I would just like to add to the voice recording I done earlier to this subject because I was having a discussion with a policewoman the other day who was encouraging the fact that lap dancing and pole dancing is perfectly safe. They're in work, they got protection, the management is very good, they look after them, and the security there. And well, let me just tell you something. Security is there for a reason. It's like if you're working for Tesco's or Asda's or anything like that, and you have security, what are they there for? They're there to protect the stock. It's like having a shepherd in a field, protecting the sheep. What are they protecting the sheep from? A predator. So, whilst we're being advised these days by our police officers that this type of work is okay, when one of the biggest things in the whole world that takes lives is sex. It might be these days in the young minds that it's glamorous and that when you go to work, you're highly protected. But you have to leave every night. And take it for somebody that knows, because I've been raped upon many levels. And the guys that done that to me, they look normal. They look great from the outside. You just can't tell what's going on in the mind. And even if these women are dancing on the stage and turning the crowd on, they have to leave too. But they take their sick mind with them. And sometimes innocent women are the target to that encouragement. And those innocent women may not even be working in that line of work. And yet I was stood in front of a policewoman that was encouraging the fact that this is all okay. Many years ago, I was always brought up to think that police officers were deadly against this type of work because of what the outcome could be. And yet I was being told by a police officer that this type of work is perfectly safe. There's nothing wrong with it. That has blown my mind. How times have changed. And if we're being encouraged by our police force that this type of work is all right and not noticing that it has a serious consequences of a knock-on effect, then it's time that I think our police force was actually retrained again in seeing the outcome of how deadly dancing leads to death. As simple as that. Because you cannot see a sick mind. Just remember, these guys that go there are not decent family guys that do a 9-to-5 job. They're there for a reason, and they're there to be turned on. So you're going to tell me it's still safe? Because if that's the case, then they should be coming with a certificate and a DBS check. And let me tell you something, the DBS checks, CRB, what they used to be called, they are only the ones that have been caught. What about the ones that haven't?